Welcome to our channel. We're all about faith, family, home, and farm. Come on in and grab a chair and sit a spell with us. If you like readable versions of all of our content, be sure to check out both of our blogs. The links to our blogs will always be in the description box below our videos. Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. So, you've been going through this whole series with me, Bread Making for Beginners, and you're making all this wonderful bread, but sometimes you got some left over and you're like, we're not eating this fast enough. What do we do with it? I'm going to show you one thing you can do with it tonight, but a few things, y'all. This is what I store my bread in. Okay, my artisan loaves, I can even slice up my artisan loaves different ways and store them in here. It's a bread saver. This is in my Amazon store, my kitchen essentials list. It's got the snap-in lids. Some things that you can do with leftover bread, y'all, while I'm getting this out of here. I see like French toast, grilled cheese. You know, you've ate all the sandwiches you want to, but you're like, grilled cheese, okay? You've ate all the toast you want to eat. Patty melts, okay? Toast it up and do the patty melts. And, I'm seeing some ideas, y'all, right now I think I can do. If I don't use all of this, then this little thing we're going to do tonight. Oh, gosh, y'all. Grilled cheese, patty melts with some onions, some caramelized onions, bacon. Oh, y'all, I just gave myself some ideas. Anyway, some more things. You can cube these up, toast them in your oven. Then you can either save them cubed up as croutons, or you can go a step further, put them in your food processor when they're good and dry and crusty. Run them through, not powder, but blend them up a little bit in your food processor. You have got a coating for fried chicken, fried pork chops, things like that. You've got a filler, your crumb mixture for meatloaf. You have, what else do you have? Anything that you want to fry it in, then you've got the Italian crumbs, y'all. That's what I'm trying to think of. You've got your Italian breadcrumbs. You can put onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, oregano, any salt and pepper, things like that. Turn them into Italian breadcrumbs, okay? Use it for dipping to fry things in. If you don't want to fry it, y'all, that's a healthier version instead of using like flour and stuff. A healthier version to bake, okay? You dredge your meat in the egg, the milk, and then the bread, or the milk, the egg, and then the breadcrumbs. And then you can bake it if you do want to go a healthier version instead of deep frying or pan frying. So there you go. Throw those seasonings, breadcrumbs, in meatloaf. Okay? Anything that you might use breadcrumbs for. You just made your own. You didn't waste your bread. Please don't throw bread in the trash. Oh, don't waste it. Put it to use. So many things that you can use leftover bread for. Okay? Find a way to get creative and put it to use. Okay? One thing I'm going to show you tonight, I had some leftover ingredients from a previous little snacky that I made. I've got some pepperoni slices left over. I've got some mozzarella cheese left over. I found some Parmesan cheese in the freezer. And I've got some marinara sauce left over. I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Grease you one of these little babies. Bread loaf, meatloaf pan, whatever. Grease you one of these. Start slicing your bread into slices, and then I'm going to show you a neat trick. I'm using my handy dandy bread slicer. I'm not the perfect slicer, y'all. Okay, slice your bread. Start stacking them in here, but in between your bread, watch this. You're going to put a slice. You're going to put some cheese. We'll see if we can get 3 on there. I love cheese, y'all. Kind of hold it in place a little bit. Or, y'all, look at this. You can do it like this.
till we get all these stacked in here. Isn't that neat? Okay, slap you some pepperoni on there. Y'all see where we're going with this? Isn't this neat? Put you another slice on top. Repeat the same process until we get in here how much we want. I'll show you what we're going to do next. We're going to go a little extra. We're going to put a little dollop of sauce in between each one. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can save your marinara sauce for the end and dip it in there. But we're just going to be extra, y'all. All right, in goes some more pepperoni. Let me finish stacking this baby. Ooh, y'all, I got that baby set down. I think I've got it stuffed pretty good. We are going to go over the top with some Parmesan cheese. Fill in some of those cracks. Yes, you can put some more marinara sauce on the top if you want to. But we're going to load up with some Parmesan cheese here just to kind of fill in those cracks. Get a little bit of extra. Okay. Now, you are going to cover this with a piece of aluminum foil because you don't want all this cheese to burn on the top. You're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees and you are going to bake it until your bread is good and toasty and all this is just ooey and gooey and oozing. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go put this in the oven. Oh, I forgot something. You can sprinkle you some Italian seasoning on top. Just give it a little more flavor. Just like this. As little or as much as you want to. Y'all, you can add some garlic powder or some onion powder. Give it a little more oomph. Now, we're going to get this covered. Just kind of loosely on top. I don't want my cheese sticking to it. We're just going to kind of like put this loosely. And we are going to take this over to the oven. And there we go. Now, I got a little bit of leftover bread here, and dear hubby hollered from the living room, can you save some of that and do some of those Italian breadcrumbs like you said you could do? He said, I'm kind of seeing some fried or some baked pork chops in our future, smothered with my caramelized onion gravy that I can and put in our pantry. That sounds good. Served over a bed of our home canned potatoes that I can turn into mashed potatoes. That sounds good for one night. We've got a hog in the freezer. We've got plenty of pork chops on hand. Trust me, them babies are that thick. I'm going to take a jar of my home canned caramelized onion gravy. Got a video on that. Go check it out on my canning and preserving playlist. Oh, let's see what else. And then pop open a can of my home canned potatoes and then just turn those into mashed potatoes. Roll those pork chops in some of these homemade Italian breadcrumbs, and that's going to be another meal one night. Thank you for that idea. You're welcome. Y'all, he don't like being on camera unless it's his idea to come up with a video, and then when it is, he wants everybody out of the house. He just wants to be alone with the camera and y'all, and that's it. Don't bother him. Now, he might want me to work the camera a little bit, but he doesn't really like being on camera. But when he does, it's because he thinks that he might have something that you might like. So, we're going to get these to baking. I'm going to cube these up, put them on a cookie sheet, and toast them up while the oven's on. And when all this comes out, we'll let you see. Y'all, the last few minutes of the baking process, I took the bread out and just removed the aluminum foil. Now we're going to get the top good and toasty. Croutons are almost done. All right, y'all. This is fresh out of the oven, good and toasty and bubbly, and you just made like a pizza pull-apart bread. You can also do this with artisan loaves. You cut strips all in your round loaf, and then you go across, and in between each little cube you stuff cheese and sauce and pepperoni. Then you do the same thing. You put it in the oven and bake it, and you just peel it off and eat it and serve with some more marinara sauce. So you just used up some bread, you didn't waste it, and you did something with it, and you made a pizza pull-apart bread. Stay tuned because we've got more tips and tricks and ideas to use with all that leftover bread. Here are the Italian breadcrumbs. Got them all pulped up. I got Italian seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm going to put this in a jar and put them in the cabinet. Put a lid on them, put them in the cabinet. Use them one night to bake us up some pork chops smothered in that gravy. Up in the pantry they go with all the rest of our seasonings. And there you go. Stay tuned for more ideas that we can use with leftover breads so we don't waste all of our hard work and money. I will see y'all in the next video.